What's up, brothers? Hope everybody's doing well out there. In today's video, we're going to talk about why you're afraid to talk to women. This video request comes from a subscriber who's 19 years old, so he's a young cat. Might be a virgin, I don't know. But he's afraid to talk to women. So if you're in the same boat as this guy, this video is for you. So the first thing you need to understand is if you're afraid to talk to women, or let me word it like this. If you're afraid to talk to women, the first thing you need to do is ask yourself why you're afraid to talk to women. And this is where, in my opinion, most dating coaches on YouTube get it wrong. They tell you that you're afraid to talk to women because you're afraid of rejection. You think the rejection would be awkward. I think that's total bullshit. I don't think you're afraid of rejection. If you ask a girl out and she rejects you, it's over with. You have nothing to worry about. What you're afraid of is success. You're afraid that she's going to say yes. Because that's when the real game gets started, right? That's when there's some pressure. That's when you have to perform. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of her saying yes. Now, if I were to rewind time to back when I first started dating, when I was in high school, and I had no idea what I was doing, I had this image in my head that I had to show out for women. You know, I had to put on this super alpha male persona. I had to really put on extra to attract women. I thought that's what I would have to do. But I was totally wrong. When I started actually talking to girls, I realized women are like children, and I don't really even mean that in a bad way. You know, have you ever had a friend or, known somebody that had small children and you spend a lot of time with them? The children become attached to you very quickly. Women are the same way. So when you see a woman that you're attracted to, one of two things will happen if you decide to talk to her. Number one, she may reject you because she's just not interested. She has other things going on in her life, but that's not a problem. If she does that, it's over with. You no longer have to worry about that. The monkey is off your back. No stress. But if she says yes, what you have to keep in mind is it's very likely that she is going to become attached to you. And that comes with some responsibility, right? Women want attention all the time. You're going to have yourself a girlfriend at this point, you could say. But it's still not pressure. This isn't something that you have to be afraid of. This is something that you can manage quite easily. As a matter of fact, guys that are considered to be players or, ladies' men or whatever you want to call them, all this means is these guys are comfortable having multiple women attached to them at one time. And that's all it is. They just live life as a free spirit in terms of relationships. They don't believe they belong to anybody or anybody belongs to them. They just kind of go through life and women get attached to them. That's the way that goes. But with that being said, I should say that there's two different versions of a woman getting attached to you. And this is, it depends on how attracted to you she is. That's how I should word it. If she's attracted to you and attached to you, she's going to want to be your girlfriend. She's going to want you to fuck her all the time. She's going to want attention all the time. She's going to be jealous if she thinks you're talking to other girls. Things like that, which is fine. That's normal in a relationship. But if she becomes attached to you and she's not really attracted to you, that's when you're going to be in the friend zone. So you're still going to live it's almost like the two of you are going to be in a relationship. She'll do things for you. You'll do things for her. But the only difference is you're not fucking. And, let's face it, as men, nobody wants to be in that situation. So you have to also have the balls and the emotional discipline, we'll call it, to say, you know what, this isn't going anywhere. I'm wasting my time. We've been talking for months and we're not even having sex yet. We're not even kissing on dates, anything like that. And you're just going to have to walk away from her. But, if things do progress as you want them to progress and you're having a normal, healthy relationship, then that's fine. And guys, I know when I say this, you're going to think in your mind like, duh, like this is obvious, like this isn't information that's even useful. But that's the thing. It is useful. That is how easy dating is. The problem is so many guys out there are putting fear in men's heads. How many guys do you think, there's probably some of you watching this video right now that have not really been on any dates in the last year? You haven't had many interactions with women in the last year, but you're watching a lot of manosphere content and you're hearing horror stories from other men. So you're putting these fears in your head that don't even need to be there. All you have to do is go outside and make the shit happen, and that's basically as easy as it is. So what I want you to keep in mind is, have this in your head. When you are going to go talk to a girl and you have no idea how this is going to turn out, you have no idea if she's going to like you, if she's going to be attracted to you, or whatever it may be, just understand that there's a big chance that she's going to become attached to you. And let's go into depth about what a woman is like when she's attached to you and attracted to you. You start to see a different side of this woman, right? Everybody has flaws. Everybody has secrets about their character, about their psyche, about everything about them on the inside and the out. But when she becomes attached to you, you're going to see all the different sides of her, the vulnerable sides, the weak sides, the uglier sides, all of these sides that she's too ashamed to show the rest of the world. But now that she's attached to you, she feels comfortable enough to show you these things. The same way a child doesn't want the rest of the world to see them throw a tantrum, but they'll throw a tantrum in front of their parents, right? Because they're comfortable around their parents. Women are the same way. So you're going to see all these, different sides of her. And another reason why men are afraid of success is because they think they're not going to be able to perform at a high level. Now, what do I mean by perform at a high level? Some women want guys with money. Like if you were to ask a woman what she prefers, would she prefer a rich man? Would she prefer a tall man? Would she prefer a handsome man? All of these things. Of course, she would prefer these things. But trust me, in the 5 years I've been doing this, I've had a lot of women slide in my DMs, not like that. They slide in because they're having issues with their boyfriends. And come to find out, a lot of these women are dating dudes that are total losers, but they're so attracted to these dudes. I'm talking dudes that don't have jobs, dudes that aren't even that good looking, dudes that are mentally fucking weak. But these women are so attached to these men that they make up excuses for these men. They still fucking, just the attachment is so strong, they just make anything up. They're just, to these women, the guy is still a fucking king. He's like a god because she loves him and she's attached to him. So I wouldn't even worry about fear of performance. You are who you are. And when you're meeting women, you're going to come across women that are attached to you. You're going to come across women that will reject you. The worst thing that can happen is you meet a woman who is psychologically damaged in some way. Maybe she's a narcissist. Maybe she's bipolar. And when a woman like this becomes attached to you, it's nuts because she is very attached to you, but she brings toxicity. She brings, negativity, ups and downs, emotional roller coasters that you don't want to go through as a man. So you kind of have to have a filter there. And that's really all it comes down to. Understand women do get attached. Understand that when women reject you, it's not a big deal. You just move on. It doesn't even, trust me, it's not bad at all. And number 3, have a goddamn filter. Because when you come across a true narcissist, a true BPD, NPD, whatever, if you decide to get attached to that person and ride that ride, you will be absolutely miserable. So don't do it. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was somewhat informative. I hope it inspires you to say, you know what? Why the fuck would I be afraid of women? Am I afraid of her having sex with me? Am I afraid of her cooking for me and cleaning for me and taking care of me when I'm sick? Because that's the worst thing that's probably going to happen if she's attached to you and she likes you. Don't be afraid of success. That's about it for today, guys. Until next time, see ya.